That game drew one paragraph in the Los Angeles Times, my newspaper. One paragraph. It was 55 words. And yet we're still talking about that game today.
Each time the World Cup comes up, we do a few more interviews. Now, there's only 5 of us left, so... It has gained, I think it has gained in notoriety as the World Cup has gained in notoriety around the world.
Well, I think we had very little confidence that we were going to win any games. But I think we thought, you know, with the team we had, we're going to give them a run for their money.
Their manager at the time was Walter Winterbottom, and I heard this years later. Walter Winterbottom went to watch our game with Spain, and it was printed in English newspapers and quoted a number of times. He came back and he said, let's not take these guys too easy. He said, let's get some goals. He said, they're not as bad as everybody is telling us they are.
I guess everyone was looking for us to be 4, 5, 6 goals down, maybe about a half.
The first 20 minutes, England could have had 3, 4, 5 goals.
Every time that we took the ball away from an English player, which wasn't that often in the beginning, but every time we did, the crowd cheered wildly.
When that goal was scored, I could see it pretty good. I was in the center of the field. Joe Gatchins was the center forward. He was about 10, 12 yards in front of me when he dove for that ball.
Joe Gatchins, he scored an impossible goal by diving at a ball going by him, and the ball just barely touched his head like that, and that's what fooled the goalie, because the goalie didn't see it after it touched his head, you know.
I think we all looked at each other and kind of wondered, you know, we scored. They got to score 2 goals to beat us.
Everybody thought the same thing. We're just going to wake these guys up. They're going to come out in the second half and be all over us.
And they had their defense on our side of the field, past the middle field.
Now, defensively, they say that you sit back. My answer is always no. They forced us to sit back, but it was not by design. It was by the run of play.
When we won the game, they got high walls down in the state of Belo Horizonte, and Brazilian fans jumped off the walls, and they ran after me and after John Souza and Joe Gatchins, and they put me on their shoulders, and they carried me about 120 yards. And like I said, I didn't know what was going on, what they were doing, you know, if they're going to beat me up or what they're going to do.
And I just stood there. I said, we won. What else can you say?
It gave us a little bit of respectability, having beaten a team, especially since we beat England in the World Cup.
How are those guys going to go back to England and explain losing to us?
They got a word in Spanish, chiripa, means, you know, just a once in a, lifetime, and maybe it was a chiripa, I don't know.